The fierce, frantic pounding on the door shattered the intimacy of the room, each strike echoing like a drumbeat against the tension that had been building moments before. Shulang slowly pulled the person clinging to his chest upward, his voice hoarse and low. "Someone's been knocking for a while. Go open the door." Fan Zhao pressed his lips together, swallowing the words that wanted to escape, his voice tight and restrained. "Ignore it. Focus, Director Yu." Shulang's reply came fragmented, interspersed with the wet sounds of their earlier closeness. "Might be a neighbor with something urgent, Fan Zhao. Let me check." Fan Zhao gave a low, frustrated growl, muttering, "Fuck," only after a long, lingering kiss before finally yielding. "Don't move. I'll go." He threw on a pair of loose-fitting sweatpants, but the outline of his proud, towering form remained all too visible. Impatience creased his brow, his narrowed eyes sharp and piercing as he yanked open the bedroom door and strode out. Shulang, worried that he might cause further trouble, forced his aching body upright and slipped into a robe. He barely reached the bedroom doorway when a voice cut through the tension like a knife, sharp and warped with shock. "Fangio, what are you doing here?" Lu Zhen. Shulang froze. How does he know Fangio? Pushing the door open wider, he saw the two men facing each other, the air thick with surprise and anger. Lu Zhen's eyes flared, every hair on his body bristling like a startled animal. Fangio's back went rigid, his right hand gripping the doorknob so tightly that blue veins stood out starkly against his skin, the dark lines more vivid than ever. Subconsciously, Shulang's gaze flicked to the area behind Xiao's ear, a small, almost involuntary inspection that annoyed him sometimes. The vein behind Fangio's ear throbbed violently, matching the thick tendon along his neck, as though the arrogant man who had always walked with confidence had suddenly come face to face with a formidable opponent. Lu Zhen, nearly a head shorter than Fangio, stepped back, double-checking the apartment number on the door. Recognition sparked fury all over again. He shoved Fangio abruptly, roaring, "If you have a problem, come at me. Why go after Shulang? The gifts you gave me, I've returned them. The money I owe you, I've given you an IOU. What do you want from him? He and I are already broken up." Lu Zhen had endured blow after blow throughout the evening, and the sudden presence of Fangio sent his anger skyrocketing. Without thinking, he assumed the man had come as some debt collector. Shoved backward, Fangio collided with the shoe cabinet, the crystal photo frame on top wobbling before crashing to the floor. The dazzling crystal shattered instantly, fragments scattering across the floor, burying the smiling image of Fangio captured within. The real Fangio standing before them turned cold. His original intent had been to play innocent, delicate, fragile, but fate had other plans. He touched the four-faced Buddha pendant at his chest, his mind silently calculating. "Only I can be the one to dump him leaving me first? Unacceptable. Coax them back first, then dump them mercilessly," he reminded himself. Fangio's gaze softened slightly, a faint ambiguous smile tugging at the corners of his lips. "Zhen, what brings you here so late?" The utterance of Zhen shifted the atmosphere instantly. Lu Zhen snapped to his senses, his eyes falling on the shattered photo and the bare-chested man before him. His face went pale, and his gaze traveled past Fangio to Shulang, who stood in the doorway, a robe draping his figure. Trembling, he asked, "Shushu, what's going on? Why is Fangio in your home?" Shulang's expression remained calm, measured, as Fangio's brows furrowed slightly. "Yeah, Shulang, why would my figure model come knocking on your door in the middle of the night?" Both men were pointing fingers, both laden with blame. The light above Shulang cast a soft glow, scattering along his hair in shimmering waves. That same black hair had obsessed Fangio, intoxicating him with its scent of wild roses tinged with sorrow. The downlight illuminated Shulang's lashes, shadowing the depths of his expression, making him inscrutable, unreadable. "You two know each other?" Shulang asked, his voice husky, lingering in the charged air. Lu Zhen faltered. And Fan Zhao interrupted. We know each other.
I once hired him to be my drawing model.
Just once, I think. Probably. As Fan Zhao stepped back, he found a chair in the living room and sat down, casually lighting a cigarette. I've hired too many models to remember them all, he added with nonchalance. Lu Zhen noticed scratch marks on Fan Xiao's back,
confirming his suspicions.
His voice trembled as he asked, pointing at Fan Zhao. You, Shulang, what were you two just doing? Were you in bed together?
No response came, the silence acting as confirmation.
Yes, Yu Shulang answered readily when pressed about the previous incident. Lu Zhen's pupils flared red. Yu Shulang, do you even know who he is?
He's Fan Jiao, the one who hired me as his model, who called me Zhen, who made me abandon you and cheat on you with him.
There was no cheating, Fan Jiao replied calmly. Cheating requires emotional involvement, which we never had. Lu Zhen's bitter smile quivered. Yes, that's right. You pretended. Made me think I'd fallen in love with you.
Only when I'd abandoned everything and gambled my heart did you show your true colors? Fan Zhao's tone was light. Oh, I get it now. Your ex-boyfriend is my current boyfriend, right?
Because I once rejected your pursuit, and now I'm with the boyfriend you dumped, so you broke down? No, that's not how it is. Lu Zhen's composure cracked. He grabbed Yu Shulang's arm. Shu, don't listen to his nonsense. It's my fault. I broke up with you because of him. But he's a master manipulator. He toys with hearts. There must be some connection. Fan Jiao's fingers toyed with the matchbox. Yu Shulang remained calm, patting Lu Zhen's shoulder, urging him to breathe. The fragile matchbox crushed slowly under Fan Zhao's fingers as a faint smile surfaced on his face. Zhen, sit down and calm yourself. Once you're over this wave, the misunderstanding will clear up. Fan Jiao said gently. Don't call me Jin. Lu Zhen snapped. Yu Shulang handed him water and chocolates. Lu Zhen, get a grip.
Your lips are pale, you might faint.
I no longer have responsibility for you. Fan Jiao's amusement grew at Yu Shulang's cold detachment. Yu Shulang continued. Lu Zhen has anemia. If he faints from your taunts, it's your responsibility. After all, he was once your model. Both men silenced instantly. I'm going to change clothes, Yu Shulang announced, turning toward the bedroom. He returned in simple pajamas, tossing a shirt to Fan Zhao. Put it on. Fan Zhao hesitated, his displeasure deepening at Yu Shulang's calm demeanor. He put on the shirt, the tension between them heavy but strangely intimate. Yu Shulang sat, maintaining a careful distance. I'll ask a few questions. You may refuse, but refusal means leaving my apartment, Yu Shulang said. Lu Zhen responded immediately. You ask, you shushu. Fan Jiao scoffed. Shushu my ass. What are you? A 3-year-old, calling him that. Yu Shulang gave a warning glance. Change how you address me. It's inappropriate. Lighting a cigarette, he asked Lu Zhen. Through what channel did Fan Jiao find you? Lu Zhen explained obediently. My manager contacted me.
I didn't want to accept, but he said to drop everything.
Yu Shulang nodded, then turned to Fan Jiao. Did you give Lu Zhen gifts? I did, small tokens of gratitude. The crown? It was from me. I couldn't ignore seeing Lu Zhen bullied. Yu Shulang's gaze was sharp. That day when Lu Zhen came for the portrait, you didn't recognize his voice? Fan Jiao's back broke into a sweat. I didn't hear it. You called him that day? Yes, but it didn't connect. Accidental touch. You're lying. Lu Zhen shouted. Fan Jiao sighed. Still dreaming, aren't you?
Yu Shulang intervened. When was the last time you saw each other?
A long time ago, Fan Jiao said. November 4th, Lu Zhen added. I turned down a job to meet you. Lost money for you. Not worth it. Yu Shulang mused quietly, smoking. What is Lu Zhen's contact saved as? Fan Jiao tensed. Yu Shulang took his phone, instructing Lu Zhen to call Fan Jiao. Fan Jiao tensed. Yu Shulang took his phone, instructing Lu Zhen to call Fan Jiao.
Shulang, you don't trust me? Fan Zhao asked. Is it paranoia?
Gazes collided, fierce and cutting, filled with a history of tenderness, passion, and longing. The phone rang. Chinese Model 1. Silence hung thick in the air. Fan Zhao knelt before Yu Shulang, eyes filled with sorrow.
Do you know what I have you saved as? I don't love light, but I love you. You are my salvation, my faith. Yet you never believed in me. I love you, but I'm tired. We
should break up. Memories of Shilawa's words echoed. Coax them back first, then dump them mercilessly. Fan Zhao forced himself forward, hand trembling, body unwilling to leave. Tears threatened to spill. You should be happy. Hurry, Fan Zhao, you won, he commanded himself. Yet it was in vain. Tilting his head back, he tried to fight the humiliation, but the torrent surged as he pushed open the door. President Fan, Yu Shulang spoke, flicking cigarette ash. Performance overdone. Fan Zhao wiped tears and demanded clarity.
Yu Shulang's voice was detached, almost languid.
Look at the first message on your phone. Fan Zhao opened the message thread with Shilawa. One glance and his step faltered. He looked up. Yu Shulang's eyes were no longer cold, but heavy with sorrow. The room was silent, hearts pounding, emotions raw, every word unspoken, heavier than any confrontation. This night had shattered the fragile veil between truth, lies, love, and betrayal. If you enjoyed this spoiler, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you on the next one.